Well, China's National Energy Administration has released its 13th five-year plan, and one of the top medium-term goals is to strengthen renewable power production and shift the domestic energy market away from coal. Under the plan, China will invest 2.5 trillion yuan, or $361 billion, in renewable power generation in order to replace 580 million tons of coal consumption for energy, while the equivalent of 15% of China's total energy needs. Investments in renewable power are expected to create over 30 million new jobs. China has been investing heavily in renewable power for years. By 2020, half of all new electricity generation capacity will be supplied by wind, hydro, solar, and nuclear power. And joining us now to talk about China's energy future is Professor Fu Pengcheng from the College of Life Science and Biotechnology from Beijing University of Chemical Engineering. Good evening, Professor Fu.
Hello.
China is obviously a big consumer and producer of coal, but the new five-year plan, is to reduce coal's share in total energy mix. But the problem is China has large abundance of coal supply, and coal is cheap, so it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, so actually the biggest obstacle is about the energy consumption structure in China. So if we take a look, it seems that the coal makes up about 2/3 of the total energy consumption. It is more than twice of the average. So under this kind of circumstances, it's quite difficult to make some significant change. So that we should consider the following measures. Number one, to continue to develop the coal-based clean energy consumption, so that we may consider about the liquefy and or the gasify the coal, so that the coal consumption may become cleaner, low carbon, and efficient. Number two, probably we need to consider alternative cleaner energies like natural gas, like nuclear power, hydropower, and thermal power. Number three is about the alternative energy consumption, like the renewable energies, solar energy, windmill, biomass energy. So all this kind of renewable and clean energy will help to reduce the emission and the formation of the smog.
But the new energy has a problem. It's not so stable as coal and gas. That's why they have some problems connecting to the national grid. So what does the transfer to renewable energy entail? What are the problems we have to solve?
First, all the form of the new energy, they have some problem in the costs. It is quite difficult for them to compete economically with the fossil fuels, so that the continuing efforts need to be made to develop new technology and make the current technology mature, so that it will be able to compete with the fossil fuels. And also, government need to provide some kind of policy support and economic incentive, so that the investors will be able to, or they will be more confident to invest the money on the development of the new energy, which include the solar energy, wind energy, and the bioenergy, so that the maturity of this kind of energy, all the technology, will enable our continuing efforts on the greener, cleaner, and the more efficient energy consumption. So that may be the future of the energy use in China.
All right. Thank you so much for your take on this, Professor Fu.